I vividly remember my high school days, and a romance that, for me, had the intensity of first love. It lasted 8 months, ending with her asking for time apart. Back then, that break felt like a painful finality, a wound that took me some time to heal. 15 years passed in a flash, and fate, with its peculiar ironies, placed us face to face again at a high school reunion. There she was, with the same smile that once enchanted me, but with subtle wrinkles that time had etched. Hi, wow, it's been so long. You look great. Are you married? She said, with a surprisingly familiar tone. No, I haven't. And you? I replied, trying to sound natural. Her answer came with a certain melancholy. I've been married twice, but it didn't work out. You know, I'm very independent, and it seems that scares men. She continued, touching on themes like the ephemerality of beauty and a supposed male immaturity. The woman in front of me was already a mother of 2 children, fruits of her failed marriages. Curiosity led her to ask about my profession. I'm a software engineer. I hold a senior position at a multinational company, I declared, with a hint of pride in the path I had taken. Her eyes sparkled with an old admiration. Wow, I knew you were going to be someone in life. You were always so studious. Remember when we were dating, you hardly ever went out, while I loved going to clubs. The memory brought me back to the reality of that time. I didn't go out because I didn't have money. It was either pay for my courses or go clubbing. Remember, that's why you asked for time apart. I retorted, and a bitter smile appeared on my lips. 15 years, huh? She laughed, a laugh that seemed to carry a mixture of nostalgia and ulterior motives. I heard you live in that downtown condo and you're single. You were waiting for me, weren't you? I think our time has come now. Deep down, when we broke up, I always knew we'd work things out one day. I was so in love with you, you know. And you with me. She recalled details of my affectionate gestures, and seemed to believe that those feelings still resided within me. I let out an almost hysterical laugh. Look, I worked very hard to build a comfortable life. Now that I have the freedom to work from anywhere, my focus is on traveling, seeing the world. I've already lived in 8 countries, you know. I stay for about 2 or 3 months in each place and then move on to a new destination. Oh, and I don't live in that downtown condo. I gave the apartment to my mother and stay with her when I'm in Brazil. In fact, I'm flying to Norway next week. Her expression tightened slightly. And don't you think about getting married? She asked, with a tone that betrayed a hint of hope. I haven't found anyone worthwhile yet. What I see around are gold diggers and single mothers looking to settle down, I replied, with surprising sincerity, without even thinking about how my words might affect her. After all, at my age, that's the reality for many single women. Her face contorted into a look of surprise and embarrassment. Oh, I'm going to the restroom, she murmured, looking away. After that, I didn't see her again. I heard from mutual friends that she left crying, feeling humiliated by my words. She was my great childhood love, that's the truth. But back then, I was cast aside for not having the car or the money she desired for the lifestyle she wanted. After her, others appeared, but without the courage to approach me, just watching from afar. Interestingly, I don't own a car today, given my nomadic lifestyle. But I made a point of renting a silver Mustang for 2 days, a small luxury costing 1,700 Brazilian reals. I spent the night before the reunion sitting on the hood, watching the movement and seeing the old heartthrobs of the school pass by, those who used to snub me in my adolescence. At no point did I intend to hurt her with my words, but the truth is that the description I gave of my current life directly confronted the choices she made in the past. The pain I felt in high school, when she got involved with so many others right after our breakup, including some of my friends, was a scar that propelled me to focus on myself, on who I wanted to be and what I wanted for my future. Today, I live a life that surpasses the average for most people, but paradoxically, I've adopted a minimalist lifestyle. I prioritize my health, my body, and, of course, my career, which I love so much. Life really does take many turns, and I've learned that being the protagonist of your own success is fundamental. Happiness, I've discovered, is an internal quest, and trying to find it in someone else is a journey doomed to failure.